Hello, my dear friends. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel NTNet GRF Environmental Science. Today in this video, we shall discuss about some environmental current affair related questions. Okay, for the month of April and May. So, the first question, that is, what is the theme of World Environment Day for this year, which is to be celebrated on June 5th, 2020? So options are beat plastic pollution, time for nature, care for nature, or solutions are in nature. So the correct option for this is option number B, time for nature. Friends, let's move to the next question. Question number second, what is the name of the gas which leaked from the plant or Vijag styrene plant, we can say LG polymer plant, Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh? So options are there in front of your screen. So MIC, PVC, styrene, benzopyrene. So the correct option for this question is option number C, styrene. So friends, let us see what happened. Actually, Visakhapatnam gas leak, which is also referred as Vijag gas leak, it was a industrial accident that occurred at the LG Polymers chemical plant in RR Venkatapuram village near Gopalpatnam on the outskirts of Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, India, during the early morning of 7th May 2020. The resulting vapor cloud spread over the radius of about 3 kilometers, means 2 miles, affecting the nearby areas and villages. As per the National Disaster Response Force NDRF, the total was 11 and more than 1000 people became sick after being exposed to the gas. So styrene gas is a very toxic gas. Next question, Fausta, a female black rhino believed to be the world's oldest rhino, had recently died in Tanzanian conservation area. What is the IUCN status of the black rhinos? Options are least concern, endangered, critically endangered, near threatened. So the correct option for this question is critically endangered. Okay, so let us talk about the note point. So we can say black rhino, or we can also call it hook-lipped rhinos. Okay, hook-lipped rhinos we can also call them. And these species, though called black, are in varying colors of brown and grey. They are found in South and East Africa, including Kenya, Tanzania, Namibia, South Africa, and you can see on your screen Zimbabwe. So it is, we can say, categorized by IUCN. So it has been involved in the list, and its status is critically endangered through the southwestern status of the black rhinoceros is classified under the vulnerable. So this is the short view for the black rhinos. But when we talk about, let's move to the next question. Question number 4, which state is going to be observed no vehicle day on the first day of every month 2020? So friends, options are Kerala, Gujarat, Punjab and Rajasthan. So the correct answer is Rajasthan. Why? So in the note point I would like to show you, in order to promote road safety and reduce vehicular pollution, Rajasthan Transport Department is going to observe a no vehicle day once a month in 2020. The employees of the transport department are to come to their offices as pedestrians via bicycle or public transport. So now let's move to the next question, which is very important. Which state is going to conduct its maiden snow leopard survey? So options are, you can see on your screen, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab. So the correct answer is Uttarakhand. So let's talk about the note point. So Uttarakhand is preparing for its maiden snow leopard survey after the winter is over. Experts estimate that there are over 80 snow leopards in Uttarakhand. However, a census of this cat has not yet been conducted, so it is more important to start preparation of a list, okay, so that exact figure can be uh, estimated or can be assessed for the implementation of new plans for the conservation of leopard. But by the way, friends, question number 6, that is, which river which was recently in news for failed rejuvenation efforts is known as Mexico's most polluted waterways by the United Nations? That is the Santiago River. Options you can see on your screen, but the option number A is correct, Santiago River. Okay. In the note point, you can see the United Nations called the Santiago River as Mexico's most polluted waterway according to the 2017 figures or 2017 figures. Less than a third of the country's industrial wastewater is treated. So recently, Mexico has signed an expansive trade deal with the US and Canada, in which it made an explicit promise to conserve its environment, but it failed. That's why this news came in picture. Now the next question, question number 7. What is Landoria Tony Vitani that was named after Tony Vitan? So it was option A, snail, B, grasshopper, C, snake, D, beetle. So the correct option is option number A, that is the, you can say, snail. You can see on the screen. So Tony Whitten was a British conservationist who documented biodiversity in Asia before he died due to cycling crash. A prize fund was set up in his name after his death. One of the recent winners of this prize named a snail in Indonesia after him. These species live in a limestone habitat and are threatened due to quarrying for the cement industry. So it's a very interesting point. Next question, question number 8. Wildlife Institute of India is going to initiate the Asiatic lion census in May 2020. What is the IUCN status of the Asiatic lions? Options are endangered, critically endangered, vulnerable, near threatened. So the correct option for this question is option number A, endangered species. So let's talk about the note point. So Asiatic lions are listed as an endangered species by the IUCN. They are currently confirmed, and we can say confined to the Gir National Park only, and these lions are one among the 5 pantherine cats living in India. Other pantherine cats include Bengal tiger, snow leopard, Indian leopard, and clouded leopard. So keep remember, this question is more important from the competition examination point of view. Okay. Now the next question, question number 9. That is, according to the recent data from the Ministry of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, what is the total number of tiger deaths occurred in India during 2019? So you can see options on your screen, but the correct option or correct answer we can say that is 95, and it is a very serious figure. So note point, you can see. So according to the recent data from the Ministry of Forest, Environment and Climate Change, the total number of tiger deaths was under 100 after 3 years. In the year 2019, 95 tigers were dead in total. Among them, 84 tigers were actually dead and 11 of them were presumed dead by identifying their body parts. In the previous year 2018, there was we can say in that year there were 100 deaths of tigers in total, and in 2017 the count was 115. So we can say the number of deaths of tigers are decreasing year by year, but still the matter is very concerning. So now the question number 10: which is the first country to ban the sunscreens that are toxic to coral reef and sea life? So options are Palau, Philippines, Taiwan, Papua New Guinea. So the correct answer is option number A, Palau. So in the note point you can see Palau, it is a small island nation in the West Pacific Ocean, and it imposed a ban on sunscreens that contain chemicals affecting the coral reef and other aquatic species. The step is also taken to conserve its rock island Southern Lagoon, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Friends, ये सारे के सारे जो ऑप्शंस हैं आपके, और ये सारे के सारे जो हाईलाइट मैंने किए हैं, ये सारे पॉइंट्स बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, आप लोगों को नोट करना चाहिए. एंड वी कैन से द सन क्रीम विच with the toxic chemical including, what is the chemical constituent, that is oxybenzone, will not be permitted to be used or sold in the country Palau. So we can say Palau is taking a very commendable step. Okay, so we should welcome this one. And why it does? Palau is a famous destination among international tourists and is mainly acclaimed for its coral reef. That's why Palau has taken such kind of decision, and it is a very good decision. So the next question: which state have the country's first rehabilitation center for freshwater turtles? Options are Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Odisha. So the correct option is, or correct answer is, Bihar. Okay, so let's talk about the note point. India's first rehabilitation center for freshwater turtle will be inaugurated in Bhagalpur Forest Division of Bihar. The center, which is to be opened soon, can accommodate 500 turtles. Keep remember, its capacity is 500 turtle at time, and the forest division is near to river Ganga, which makes it perfect breeding area for freshwater turtles. So the turtles are abducted and hurt by smugglers will be rescued by the team of rehabilitation center and will be provided proper treatment. And the last question for today's video is, Bhitarkarnika National Park, sometimes seen in news, is situated in which state of India or Indian state? So options are Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra. So the correct option is option number, or option A, Odisha. Okay, why? Because if we talk about this Bhitarkarnika National Park, it is located in Odisha's Kendrapara district, and it is a Ramsar site. Okay, so it is seen in news recently as the annual census of estuarine crocodile was conducted in the park. Keep remember, crocodiles. This park is famous for crocodile. So as per census, there were 1757 estuarines or saltwater crocodiles in the park, and 15 more than the previous year count. So the national